In a noisy corner of Mumbai, a man named Ajay stands behind his tea cart. He earns about $8 a day selling hot tea to office workers. It doesn't sound like much, but here's the surprise. Ajay owns two small apartments in the city, both fully paid off. He didn't win a lottery. He didn't have rich parents. He just saved, invested, and lived simply for over 12 years. While many people earning 5 times more still live paycheck to paycheck, Ajay quietly built real wealth. And he's not alone. Across India, millions of people with low incomes are using smart, powerful habits to grow their money. From street vendors to home workers, they're proving that you don't need a big salary to build wealth. You just need the right mindset. So, how are they doing it? And what can the rest of the world learn from them? Let's find out. Number 1. Frugal firepower, India's unwritten rules of saving. In many parts of India, saving money is not just a good habit, it's a way of life. Even before people spend, they think about how much they can save. For most families, the rule is simple. Income minus savings equals expenses, not the other way around. This saving-first mindset comes from India's history. After years of poverty, wars, and economic struggles, people learned how to live with less. In the 1980s and 90s, many families survived on very little. Every rupee mattered. Even today, those habits remain strong, passed down from parents to children. Many Indian families reuse everything. Old wedding clothes are passed to the next generation. Leftover food becomes the next meal. Even plastic bags are washed and used again. People also save money in small, steady ways. It's common to buy tiny gold coins during festivals or save cash in hidden jars. Some families begin saving for a child's wedding or education from the day the child is born. One powerful habit is avoiding waste. Lights are turned off quickly. Air conditioners are used only when needed. Eating out is rare. These small acts add up to big savings over time. To outsiders, this may look like being cheap, but in India, it's a smart way to stay secure, prepare for the future, and avoid debt. It's not about showing off. It's about building a safety net, quietly, consistently, and with purpose. This is India's frugal firepower, and it works. Number 2. Micro-investing, macro impact. In the past, investing in India felt like something only rich people did. You needed big money, lots of paperwork, and financial knowledge. But today, things have changed a lot. Now, millions of Indians are building wealth by investing small amounts regularly. Thanks to apps like Grow, Zerodha, and Kuvera, anyone with a smartphone can start investing with as little as 100 Indian rupees a month, just over $1. This is called a systematic investment plan, or SIP. It's like planting a tiny seed each month. Over time, these small seeds grow into big trees, even for people with very low incomes. For example, a housemaid in Delhi started a SIP in 2018 with 500 Indian rupees a month. Today, she has over 2.3 Indian rupees lakh, around $2,800 saved. That's money she can use for her child's education or a future emergency. In 2024, India had over 180 million mutual fund accounts. That's more than the entire population of some countries. This new wave of micro-investing is powerful. It helps everyday people grow their money slowly, safely, and wisely. They don't need to be rich. They just need patience and consistency. In India, tiny investments are creating a big impact, 1 rupee at a time. Number 3. Family as financial ecosystem. In many Indian homes, the family is not just a group of people, it's a financial team. Unlike in some Western countries where everyone lives separately, many Indian families live together. Parents, children, grandparents, uncles, aunts, even cousins may all share the same home. This is called a joint family. Living together helps reduce costs. Instead of paying rent for 5 homes, they pay for just one. They cook in one kitchen. They share bills, furniture, even vehicles. This allows the family to save much more money. Also, most families share income. If 5 members work, their earnings go into one pool. Together, they make financial decisions, like buying a house, paying for school, or starting a business. In this system, wealth is not just built by one person, but by everyone working together. For example, in a family in Hyderabad, 3 siblings and their parents all work. Together, they pay for rent, groceries, and bills. What's left? They save over 60% of their total income, much more than any of them could save alone. Another powerful tradition, parents often help their children buy homes or start businesses. They don't wait to give money later in life. They support them early, like a living inheritance. In Indian culture, your family is your first insurance, your emergency fund, and sometimes your business partner. This family system isn't perfect, but it helps many Indians grow wealth together. Number 4. Sacred gold, more than jewelry. In India, gold is not just something to wear, it's a form of wealth. For centuries, Indian families have bought gold during festivals, weddings, and special occasions. Even poor families try to buy a small gold coin or ring every year. To them, gold is like a savings account you can hold in your hand. Gold is trusted because it keeps its value. In villages where banks are far away or hard to use, people feel safer keeping gold at home. If there's an emergency, they can quickly sell or pawn their gold for cash to pay for hospital bills, school fees, or a family wedding. In 2023 alone, India imported over $45 billion worth of gold, more than most countries. Women, especially in rural areas, often wear gold as jewelry. But it's not just for beauty. It's a way to carry their own savings quietly and securely. In many homes, this gold is passed from mothers to daughters as a family asset. Unlike fancy clothes or electronics that lose value, gold can last for generations. It's portable, valuable, and deeply respected. For many Indians, gold is not just decoration, it's protection. Number 5. Street-level entrepreneurship. In India, many people don't wait for jobs. They create their own. With small savings and big ideas, they start tiny businesses on the street, in their homes, or online. These are not big companies, but they help people earn more and build a better future. Take Rani, for example. She started with 5,000 Indian rupees, about $60, making papads, crispy Indian snacks at home. She sold them in her neighborhood. Over time, her business grew. Today, she ships to 4 countries, all from her kitchen. You'll see this everywhere in India. A vegetable seller who starts delivering to homes using WhatsApp. A tailor who turns her skills into a small clothing brand. An Uber driver who saves up to buy another car and hires someone else. These are small steps, but they create real wealth over time. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many people lost jobs. But instead of giving up, they became street food vendors, online tutors, resellers, or YouTube creators. With little money, they found smart ways to earn. This kind of entrepreneurship is common in India. It's flexible, low cost, and driven by survival and ambition. In India, the street is not just where people work, it's where dreams begin. Number 6. Community Chit funds and ROSCAs. In many Indian towns and villages, people use a special way to save and borrow money called Chit funds or ROSCAs, rotating savings and credit associations. These are small, trusted money groups run by the community, not banks. Here's how it works. A group of friends, neighbors, or coworkers agree to put in a fixed amount of money every month. Let's say 20 people each put 1,000 Indian rupees. That's 20,000 Indian rupees total. Each month, one person gets the full amount, like a mini jackpot. Every person gets a turn. It's like saving together, then taking turns to borrow. People use Chit money to pay school fees, start small businesses, buy a fridge or scooter, fund weddings or medical bills. There's no interest, no credit check, and no paperwork, just trust. Many groups use notebooks, WhatsApp, or even apps now to manage it. This system is especially helpful for women, gig workers, and people without access to banks. In cities and villages, it gives people a way to grow their money together. For millions in India, Chit funds are more than tradition. They're a lifeline. It's not just about saving. It's about helping each other rise. Number 7. Debt aversion and fear of loans. Many Indians are careful about taking loans. In fact, most people avoid debt unless it's truly necessary. Borrowing money is often seen as a last option, not a normal part of life. Unlike in some countries where using credit cards is common, only about 3 out of 10 Indians have one. Even when people do borrow, it's usually for things that grow in value, like a house or education, not for shopping, holidays, or clothes. The reason? Families teach their children to live within their means. Spending more than you earn is often seen as risky or even shameful. This mindset helps people stay safe during tough times. Without big debts, they are under less pressure when money is tight. They focus on saving first, spending later. In India, The fear of loans isn't weakness. It's a shield that protects many families from financial trouble. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.